I have 3 level 50s and soloed
At least
the boss on all 3 characters, usually using the damage resist buff from Moxie's. I'm going to be, over the next few weeks, creating guides for achievements in video games like World of Warcraft, Borderlands, or anything that I happen to be playing. Maybe just do Let's Plays in some of the games. Like I said before, I don't know if it's just that Borderlands Pre-Sequel is kind of a joke compared to Borderlands 2 or not, but the bosses seem to be much easier to kill. These Invincible raid bosses, like Tiny Tina says when you get to this point, she says that you will not be able to solo it unless you have some broken-ass combination of loot that you want to share with everybody. And I don't think I have a broken-ass combination, so these seem to just be really easy to kill. I've noticed in this game that the legendary drop rate is ridiculously low for everything. Having 3 characters, I have only gotten 2 legendaries out of a chest, and I have another level 44 character. So this first phase is pretty easy. Tesla grenades help a lot. My quest mod gives me lifesteal when I use my special ability, so it's very helpful on this character for soloing this boss. The only thing I gotta look out for is he does a damage reflect move where if I shoot, then I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. And to get around that, I just either don't attack or throw grenades because it won't count those for the bullet reflect. There it is, I just took a bunch of damage from that. Kinda slacking, probably because I'm talking so much about this. As I stated before, so legendary drop chance is really low on everything. Most of the legendaries I've gotten in this game have been from the item of the day from vendors. And then there's always the grinder you can use to create legendaries, but that costs 2 of the legendaries you already have to make a new one. And a lot of moonstones. I prefer to use Tesla grenades if possible. They seem to do a lot of the electrical damage that I can't do otherwise. I've noticed in this game, in Borderlands 2, Tesla grenades were the only area effect grenade that wouldn't damage you if you stood in them yourself. I've noticed that in this game that all the area effect grenades don't damage you if you're standing within them, which is a nice change. I'd say the second phase is actually way easier than the first phase of this fight. I'm in trouble. So again, the lifesteal I get is very helpful, of course. So there is a skill that the Lawbringer has that's very helpful. Anytime you get a kill, because I have 3 or 5 points in the skill, I have a 30% chance on every shot to have it be a crit no matter where I hit. And this actually also applies to your grenade damage and things that usually cannot crit, like rocket launcher damage. So if I kill one of these ads over here, then focus my damage on the boss, all those just crit. And it's important to note that when he loses all his shield and changes in between these phases, you need to jump over that or it's going to probably kill you. I already have shotgun ammo. I've been slacking a lot. Also, wasn't shooting for some reason. There's the first phase done. Shit, I probably could have killed it much sooner. Last time I did this fight, I was done by the time that my damage resist buff was at 21 minutes, so... Sorry if this video is longer than it should be. I've noticed sometimes it's very unfortunate, but when trying to get a second win on those guys, sometimes I don't know if the boss is doing it or if they're just suiciding somehow, but they'll kill themselves and you won't get the killing blow for them, so you don't get a second win. On my level 50 Claptrap and Athena characters, soloing this second phase takes a little bit longer for me because I've focused mostly on electric damage for those two characters. And the second part of this phase, after I kill this mask, he's going to turn into an electrical boss, so I obviously do reduce damage because he resists everything. Important to continue to jump for most of this fight because he electrifies or damages the ground a lot. When he does that smash down the ground, just do a butt slam and you'll be forced back down to the ground so you don't take damage from the AoE. We'll do like a rotate his head around and damage everything in the sky. Should be able to get second wind off. Yep. Also important to note that anytime you destroy one of his masks or get his health all the way down for that, like destroying all the shield on the mask will count as a kill. So you can get a second wind off that if you're close. And that is the Invincible Boss, air quotes. You can see he's real hard. Now here's hoping for some legendaries. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well that was the Invincible Boss. I will be doing other videos. Check them out.